hugpong o ang pwersa sa kooperatiba dinhi sa ato nga nasod. Sumuna ang atong paningkamutan usab nga mapadayag sa publiko ang importansya sa kooperatiba. So, dahang salamat sa inyong pag-uban sa itong programa karon sa itong first episode sa K-Tambayan, ang tambayan sa mga taga-kooperatiba. O next time, mag-invite ko sa inyo sa pag-uban usab o hopefully makauban na ako kung mga partners dinhi sa atong tambayan sa matag adlaw, ang K-Tambayan.
Empower the people through education, capacity building, o sa nami ang COOP TV.
And we are giving a strong signal to one and all that do not attempt to register again. Bakit? Atas na ang mga kooperatiba.
So, hindi isa-isang bibigyan lang, yan po ang sinabi na sa Matthew 5:20, if you have a line, I will not hide it beneath the basket or beneath the bed.
Kooperatiba, pag-asa ng sambayanan, samahang nagkakaisa't nagtutulungan. Kooperatiba'y kaisang daang taong pagpupugay tulay sa maunlad na buhay. Isang siglong punong-puno ng pag-asa, mabuhay ang kooperatiba. Kooperatiba'y kaisang daang taong pagpupugay tulay sa maunlad na buhay.
if I may recall, in the 70s, Mindanao was marked by widespread poverty, inadequate public service, peace and order problems. And you know what? The victims of all of this are the marginalized people. Thus, the idea of cooperativism, the credit unions, and also co-op insurance. From there, cooperative movement thrives, and that of course, that includes insurance clients. It has grown to become a leading life and property insurance. While cooperatives are growing from strength to strength, so is our commitment to nurture the hopes of our members. The co-op market is very dynamic and continuously growing. To maintain this momentum, we have to build the next generation of co-op professionals. Thus, our Cooperative Appliance Institute of Financial Literacy was established. New graduates are lucky, very much lucky. How I wish we had this kind of program during our time. Nevertheless, what we can say, we are also the first group of PhDs. We did not go into formal education, but we learned our lessons in the underground university. So we call ourselves PhDs. Panay hirap ang dinanas. So yun ang nangyari. We have to continuously recruit and train future leaders who are talented enough to implement our vision and recreate client success in the growing co-op market. We are also lucky to have partners in the field of education. And we are very much lucky with that because we met the Insurance Institute of Asia Pacific. I met the first president of IIAP, was also my very good friend, Mr. Melencio Malilim, who is presently the president of Pure Chapter. We talked about partnership. I was telling him, Mel, you know, what is lacking in the cooperative movement is an educational program that would really train future managers and future leaders. Like for us, insurance. When we establish clients as an insurance company, we know nothing about insurance. Well, in fact, when we started clients in 1971, everybody was laughing at us. Another group of crazy co-op leaders putting up an insurance, where will you get the funds? Nevertheless, sabi namin, we will just find a way. When in fact, I can still remember when one officer of PhilAmLife approached us and he said, why don't you just enroll your members, buy a plan from us? Sabi, that would be good, but we want to have our own. Because I was joking. I was joking, sabi ko, ang grassroots, ang ordinary Filipino is already fed up. There are lots of insurance companies soliciting business. Mahal lang mo sa collection. Just involved in collecting. But in paying claims, it's very hard. So with that, we were able to convince some of the leaders that with this kind of situation, we have to put up our own system where everybody is equal. I was joking na, when you have problems, if you get it from Bill America, you cannot call the president, Mr. Quisya, to have a meeting with you. But in crimes, you can call Gonzales, and immediately he will be there. And we can talk what we can do. So I said, that is the difference. Sabi nila, I always remember na better service is equal to competition. The power of service is to make an emotional connection. The stronger the connection, the greater is the chance of repeat patronage and brand loyalty. And that is happening to clients. When in fact, most of our members have been with us for the last 43 years. And they are still with us because of the strong connection. I said we have to make use of this to compete. The strong connection, the affinity that we have with the co-ops, that makes us strong. We are also lucky that within IIAP, we have a very active executive director who also empathize with us, ready to give trainings, and that is no other than the executive director, Mr. Wanario Aliwalas. I've been talking to him. I was saying, I think it's now time that we package a training program for cooperative managers. And let's have IIAP as the training provider, also at par with the Asian Institute of Management. The only most powerful tool in this world is education. Without education, wala tayo mahimo diyan. That you are the first graduate to this management training program. And clients are very proud of your accomplishment. Business, we recognize it, it is a teamwork. While history and textbook and business leaders trend to lionize individual leaders. But I say, there could be no organization without group of employees working together to design, develop products, market, and sell. We found highly effective groups consisting of people who are working together for years and get results. Instead, there are some universal lessons to be gleaned. Chemistry matters to those who thus having a common goal, and while there is no other way to build strong teams, you cannot build a successful organization without them, employees. So I want to leave you something that is useful to your life and work. What will determine your success in life is your character, your competence, and commitment. To quote Sancho, the greatest Chinese general, he said, and I quote, "What brought us here will not necessarily bring us there. It needs hard work, determination, courage, resourcefulness, and above all, character." So with that, graduates, I salute
Greetings,
all
live
of you,
streamers, and welcome to the Exploit
and
Beginner's Guide.
congratulations to all.
Half the world is sleeping, half the world's awake, half can hear their heartbeat, half just hear them break. I am but a traveler in most every way. Ask me what you want to know. What a journey it has been, and the end is not in sight. But the stars are out tonight, and they're bound to guide my way. When they're shining on my life, I can see a better day. I won't let the darkness in. What a journey it has been. I have been through sorrow, I have been through bliss. Where are we tomorrow? I can only guess. Through the darkest desert, through the deepest snow, forward, always forward I go. What a journey it has been, and the end is not.
Life is very random. Think about it. It's always surprising, sometimes funny, sometimes scary, but you get over it. And that is my message to you fellow MPP participants. Get over it. Life is too short for station wars, Pastillas versus Aldawi. It's too short to spend all day playing Clash of Clans. It's too short to worry about if your uniform still fits you or not after Christmas break. Spent all night studying yet not satisfied with the result after taking the exam. Get over it. Repeats drama. Get over it. Sleepless and stressful nights, get over it. Late in your graduation, guilty as charged, get over it. Life is too short for most of the problems you will face trying to live it. I'm telling you that the world is your oyster, or however the cliche saying goes. The world isn't fair to you, get over it. You are smarter than that. You know that life has its ups and downs and all arounds. You will always have your bad days and good days. You will feel ecstatic, melancholic, bored, miraculous, spectacular, heartbroken, tired, super tired, exhausted, happy, and contented. Nothing can stop you from feeling the full range of emotions, both great and terrible. Especially the ladies. You have wider range of emotions, wider than the color spectrum. The only thing that you need to remember is when something in life has you feeling less than stellar, say it with me. Get over it. That's mainly my message this morning. Because graduate naman tayo ba? So, before I end my speech, I would like to take a moment to thank, first of all, our God Almighty for giving us the strength and wisdom that we desperately needed during our MTP training, especially during our trauma defense. My family has been very supportive and constantly asked me, manager na ka? Agad-agad. First day pa lang sa klase, manager na ka? And my partner, my better half, Princess, for her unwavering support, encouragement, understanding, patience, and constantly telling me, kaya ni mo na, and we are so proud of you. To the Climbs management, for giving us this opportunity to learn and develop ourselves and hopefully use everything that we learn to give back to the company. To IIAP, thank you so much for passionately sharing everything that you know for each and every topic that we tackle. For helping and bringing out the best in us and for believing that we can make it. And indeed, we did make it. To my fellow MTP participants, Managyod ba? Thank you for all the memorable moments and the stressful exchange of ideas. And I'm happy to mag-away ba, brainstorming. As I learned a lot from IIAP, I also learned a lot from you guys. Thank you so much and congratulations much.
When they're shining on my life, I can see a better day. I won't let the darkness in. Gotta turn me in has been.
So with that, congratulations to the graduates. Of course, the management team, of course, si Mr. Dustus here, si Mr. Boy. He just interviewed me when was this last Saturday. And congratulations for having a very good radio program. Of course, not only that, I'd like to thank you for supporting our COOP TV. No? Anyway, thank you so much for this privilege of speaking before you this morning and the honor of being the graduation keynote speaker. Most importantly, I would like to acknowledge the President and CEO of Climbs, Mr. Tatay Fermin Gonzalez, for the kind invitation. I'd like to say that Tatay Fermin exemplifies a brand of cooperativism and a cooperative leadership that is responsive to the call of the contemporaneous times, that scales cooperativism in this country to new heights. One that gives a paradigm shift to the new, what you call paradigm shift to the new interpretation of what is the survival of the fittest. Pinupon ni Tatay Fermina, talagang mali din. Kasi during these times, things are happening so fast before you can even make a sense out of it. All beliefs are crumbling down, like the Twin Towers in New York. At isa po nito, yung interpretation nila na survival of the fittest. When they equated that Darwinian theory, the fittest is equivalent to the strongest, the most aggressive, the most brilliant. Kaya based on that interpretation, sasabihin ng isang tao sa Pilipinas, na capitalist, na pasensya na ha, ang yaman ko, mas marami pa ang yaman ng isang tao kaysa sa yaman ng buong kooperatiba sa buong bayan. Of about 25,000 cooperatives with about 600 billion asset. Ang asset, sabi ni Senator Senator was saying, alam mo, Chairman, ang asset ng isang tao dito sa Pilipinas, mas malaki pa, 730 billion ang asset ni Henry C. or something like that. Sabi ko, huwag mong tingnan sa ganyan, kasi pera lang yan. What is important is what the cooperatives are doing. For example, yumaman nga siya, pero tingnan mo anong ginawa niya. He may have been dumping finished products from other countries that support the economy of that country where these products are coming from. So tingnan naman niyo ang mga kooperatiba. They actually produce products that serve the interest of the poor. But what we're saying here is, sabi nila, a country that is consuming what it is producing will always be poor. And so along that line, that is the paradigm. And for us, that is what is more important. And so with that, nakita po natin na when we had this culmination rights, and I can see that some of you attended that, we have seen that this is really very correct because pagkatapos po ng isang daang taong kooperativismo sa Pilipinas, ang ating pong panawagan, isang daang taong pagpupugay, kooperatiba, tulay sa maunlad na buhay, and that really happened. And so with that, I can say that Tatay Fermin was correct when saying that really education is very important. And there is now this tremendous outpourings of knowledge, and we all know that. I would like to say here that during the last 30 years, we have witnessed a historical first. As all of the world's culture are now available to us. In the past, if you are born, say, a Filipino, you likely spent your time in one culture, often in the province, sometimes in one house, living and loving and dying in one small plot of land. But today, not only are people geographically mobile, but we can study and have studied virtually every known cultures in the planet. So it's now the age of globalization. We are now living in a global village, and that we have easy access to information, access to trainings, and gain expertise and capabilities as you have exemplified in passing this course. I would like to say that graduation is always a passage to scale the heights in your work, in climbs, so that to that my utmost congratulations. As keynote speaker, I did not anymore speak on matters that you have been subjected to in the past 6 months to scale up your management adroitness, technical know-how, and entrepreneurial abilities. I believe you have enough already of that. You have excelled so much in those terms. What I will do instead is to share with you my observation in the last 7 months of my stint as chair. So with that, I thank you so much, and again, congratulations to the lucky graduates. And again, I would like to repeat, what is in your mind is much important than what is in our pocket. Thank you so much.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a happens to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down.
Concern sa community ni Atakaron, no? Ato nang gihimuon. Ang ikatulo, unsa na siya nga si creation. Gihimo nato ni siya because God created us as human being, not as human having. Dili lang kay nga atong COOP nangita o kanunay nga muasinso, kundi usab ang atong pagkatao, ang atong pagkamismo nga human being. And that's why nga nung himo ta ni God. So, ang atong himuon karon is concern para sa usa ka tao nga kita nagpakita nga tao ta ang ngayon animahan ang atong kaugalingon. Labi na din sa atong barangay Bugo. So that's why ato ni siyang gihimo. So, hinaot ko na kani atong pagabuhaton karon mahimo maka uswag sa atong pamuyo, dili lang sa atong kaugalingon, dili lang sa komunidad, kundi as a whole, no? Bisan sa atong family. So with this, ako mga panginaot na kanito pagabuhaton karon dili lang karon lang. So welcome sa tanan.
On behalf sa officers, DNDI, employees, and community credit cooperative, nagipanguluhan ni Chairperson Roger Ocayan o ang Vice Chair na si Yul Baduesa o ang Idukom na ang committee nga murag ang wagin ani na nangulo ani nga panra nato para sa 52nd anniversary sa atong cooperative in coordination or in partnership with Bugo Barangay Council headed by no other than Kapitan Jess Murial o ang mga kagawad na sila ni Mr. Bobby Dawal o ni Ed Salilig. Dayon na ang chairperson na si Bibing Hamero mo'y nag-chair ani diri sa side sa Bugong Council. So sa inyo, sa mga participants, ang COOP TV nga mo'y para paibalo ninyo nga kaniato nga panglan karon mugawak ni sa channel 99 sa Parasat Cable. So magtanaw lang sa schedule galing ani pagpagawas. Dayon sa medical staff o medical team po nato nga nagbantay sa mga runners nga basilikaso na magginadlan o tabang buyag lang marag wala man. So salamat sa medical team o kang particular kang Ronnie Olair nga mo'y na dala sa atong sumba. So looking forward sa next na pangra na to. So 3K man din siya. I think sa sunod 5K na. Kaya mula dali rin kayo nahuman ang 3K. So mga kusgan man din managan ato mga membro ato mga dependents o mga taga-Bugo. So, salamat sa inyo pag-partisipan.
Nganong aniya karon kita dinhi sa Barangay Bugo nagkatapok alang sa kalambuan sa kanatong tanan. Ang kooperatiba gitukod aron kita mulambo. So kung saan man ato paglambo isip kooperatiba. Ang kooperatiba karon mao'y gabayan aron maluwas kita o mulambo kita sa Pilipinas o dili lang sa Pilipinas dili sa tibuok kalibutan. Nganuman kung walay cooperation ang mga tao which kita sa kooperatiba o ang atong mga lideri sa politika dili gid kita mulambo. Nganuman aduna may kompetisyon. So kinahanglan gayon ang cooperation aron kita mulambo. So usa kini sa atong 52nd anniversary nga atong gihan-ay aron dili lang kita ingnon sa mga politisyan nga kanang kooperatiba mga mayukmok. Panahon na karon nga atong ipakita which na nakita karon sa 15 million, around 15 million nga membro sa kooperatiba. Isugdan atong Centennial last month sa Manila nga ato yung ipakita ang atong force aron dili kita tamayon sa mga politiko nga kita kuno mga mayukmok ra nga organisasyon. Usasama kong pasalamatan karon ang atong COOP TV nga aniya karon nag-cover ka nato na tukod na ang atong cooperative TV in Northern Mindanao towards sa panag timbayayong sa mga kooperatiba sa Northern Mindanao. Ako sang pasalamatan ang atong barangay council pinanguluhan sa atong barangay kapitan nga si Jake Murial sa ilang pag-coordinate aron kini mahapsay sila din atong gitagaan sa tahas sa paghimo sa program o pagbantay sa dalan aron kita mahapsay. Sa makausapa, daghan kayong salamat ug may butang sa tanan.